contrary to what people would have you believe, being self-aware is a highly underrated skill. And a lot of people think that they're self-aware, but they're not. Even I lack a level of self-awareness that I hope to grow into, because it is my self-awareness and my ability to see certain things that help me communicate the things that I say when I need to say them. You need to be self-aware. You need to know how your tone comes off. You need to know how your presence comes off. You need to know how your appearance comes off. You need to know how the way you dress combined with your face, combined with the way you talk, combined with the way you carry yourself from situation to situation, at varying levels of intensity and pressure, with and without support. You need to know what that looks like. You need to know how all of that comes off. And you need to know what's working for you when it comes to that and what's not working for you when it comes to that. And here's a secret. Favor isn't fair. So there are going to be things that you can do that other people can't do, but there will damn sure be things that other people can do and will do that you could never do. You could never get away with. And you are the only one that can really see how some of these rules work for you. Getting on the internet and telling people how these rules work for you and how it's not fair that they work this way, like that means nothing to anybody except the people who may resonate with you. And more than anything, they need you to get over yourself so that you can become self-aware to rise above whatever situation it is that you're in, so that you could look like it never fazed you in the first place. Because the truth is, forgiveness is part of that. And, you know, to be real, there are a lot of people that I will never want to forgive, but I know that part of my self-awareness and my growth and my ability to get what I want out of life is going to come from my ability to learn how to forgive some of the most unforgivable shit that I could ever be put through as a person. Then I have to become self-aware enough to see what it is I was thinking, feeling, seeing, or putting up with, or what it is I was taught, or what it is I experienced that made that compatible with being a lesson in my life to overcome. Because once you overcome the lesson, you'll find out that it more than likely was also possibly a generational curse, or something you inherited, or something that you did out of adaptation for survival, or something that your ancestors and the community around you did for adaptation and survival. Don't underestimate how much you are adapting to survive. That's what all of this stuff that I'm talking about is about. At the end of the day, no matter what it is that we're doing, what it is that we're scrolling, what it is we're laughing, crying, talking, singing, or ruminating about, we're all just trying to survive. And when we don't feel good, it's because we're being knocked into survival mode and we're being depleted faster than we can regenerate. And we're not able to focus on ourselves in a manner that allows us to have peaceful self-awareness that changes. But if you are like me, you understand that diamonds are made under pressure. And unfortunately, you might be a diamond. You might be under pressure. And you're going to have to figure this out no matter how bad it seems to get. So the most important thing you can do is become extremely self-aware about what your best assets and qualities are, as well as your strengths, your weaknesses, and your opportunities. It's called a SWOT analysis. In marketing, they call it a SWOT analysis. When you go to school and you get your little marketing degree, at some point you're going to have to do like 1, 2, or 3 of those. And I'm going to tell you, in the real world, we don't do that. But if you do one on yourself, that is what you do the SWOT analysis on. Once you understand your SWOT analysis as a person, you understand your actual brand. Not the brand that you go online and talk about, but the brand that you're actually living, being, breathing, representing, and walking in as you go from your day to day. Now put that on your calendar and figure it out.